Most people with back pain or back injury deal with it in one of two ways. They either push through the pain to a point where it's intolerable and causes them to actually physically have to tap out. Or they do the opposite and do absolutely nothing and wonder why they're getting more deconditioned, weaker, and in more pain. Both are pretty wrong approaches, right? I've had 2 spinal compression fractures. I know what it's like to be told you won't be able to do this, you can't do this, you'll never be able to do this, you have to do this, you have to rest, you have to be very careful. And as we know, that fear-mongering approach doesn't help anyone at all. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video here, is the difference between fear-mongering someone and getting them to embrace movement, embrace loading, embrace building tolerance. Ross goes here from a 6 out of 10 pain to 2 out of 10 pain in the guts of 20 minutes through movement, not rest. Pain is information to be used to make your body happy. It's not something to be fearful of and avoid doing anything about it. So let me just double check. So do that again. So touch opposite foot.
Yeah, that's what's definitely
That's the worst. Okay.
Yeah.
Lie on your back there.
Yep.
Heels up on here.
Oh yeah. Like 90-90 job.
To a degree, yeah. Get your heels right up on here and come closer. I want to. Okay, hold up between your knees. Now I want you to breathe out to let your back touch the floor. Get rid of the arch in your lower back. Just take a few breaths and just slowly lower your back to touch the floor.
As in, like, sorry, driving my lower back into the ground?
Yeah, I don't want anything under here,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Just take a few breaths like that.
Squeezing this or just holding?
Just hold it there.
Okay.
That's all for now. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to apply a bit of pressure to your heels, just to keep your bum off the floor there. Just hold that there. Just keep breathing. Is your lower back still touching the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm going to hold there for a few seconds. Now, I want you to take your right hand and try and touch the left side of here and back down again. And do that for me about 10 times. Try and touch the outside here even. Just tap there. Yeah. And then you're going to switch sides.
Okay. Not paying for your bleach.
Then I want you to take your right hand and I want you to try and touch the left side of the ground there.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, do 5 of that. Back, all the way back, and back again. You can use a bit of momentum, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
And then switch sides. Okay, that's it. Switch sides now. 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, fuck me.
And back again. You just go as far as you can for now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Okay, relax all now completely, all the way down. Let go of this. All right, stand up for a second.
That's definitely a bit better.
Okay, so do cross touching there. Just do a bit slower on the way up, don't jerk on the way up.
Yeah, that side now is completely fine.
Okay.
Way better.
Okay. Okay.
Like that's gone completely.
Yeah.
As in it was a 1 or a 2 on this side and then like a 6 on this
Yeah.
side. And now it's just like a 2 and a 0.
Okay. Now try and reach to the back of your heel. And back up again.
Did you attack?
Okay, so stay there for a second.
Yeah.
Now. Stand on.
Oh, stand on
Yeah,
them?
stand. Yeah, about that width. Stand on them for me.
Yep.
Now, I get you to a Jefferson curl, right?
Jefferson curl.
Now, so what I want you to do is I want you to try and get that to touch between your feet, not in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to fold in half. Slower down the way, slower, slower. At the bottom, I want you to hold there for about 3 seconds for me. And I want you to take 3 to 5 seconds on the way up. If you feel a bit of pain, stop there for a second. See if that eases, and then carry on up again. Just keep breathing the whole time.
Wow. It's like a feel it, then it intensifies and then it goes away.
Yep, yep. All you're doing is we're showing that there's not like a pathology. So once you hang there and it realizes, okay, nothing's fucking tearing or breaking,
Okay.
in my mind, it calms down and that allows you. So now we'll do it again
Okay.
and see if if those positions change or disappear on the way up. Just hold there for 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Relax your arms a bit. Your arms are quite tense. You actually hold kettlebell into your fingers, your 4 fingers like that, and just let it hang there. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Now you can touch the ground. So that's the difference. Is now you've lowered. You're now taking a bit of tension off of here. 'Cause you're
Okay.
quite stiff. Now slowly come back up. Now come all the way up. Don't stop. Just slowly all the way up. Lock out the shoulders, nice and chest proud, yeah. And repeat that. Slowly all the way down. Hang for 2 seconds at the ground, and then all the way back up. 2, 3 second tempo. Don't stop anywhere. Do 2 more like that now. All the way up. 1 more like that. Don't stop this time. Just go to the ground,
Okay.
touch the ground for a second or 2, and then slowly all the way back up. All the way back up. Okay. Hop off of that now. Hop off of them, shall I say. Touch again for me.
Yeah, no. Like it's just my
You're going to feel this.
they're tired.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to
Yeah.
feel fatigue, stiffness, tightness. That's fine, but the pain is dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You're going to think I'm stupid now, but I want you to lie on your side for me.
Yeah.
Okay? Lie on your side. And I want you to bring your knees up to your chest, like a fetal position, and I want you to squeeze them up to your chest. So bring your knees all the way up to your body and put your arms around them like this,
Okay.
and squeeze all the way up. Now I want you to squeeze your arms, no other part of your body. So wrap them around and squeeze as hard as you can, but lying on your side, yeah? Squeeze it towards your body as much as you can. Hold that for about 5 seconds for me. And then when you're finished, straighten all the way out. Even go into a bit of extension with your body. Yeah, try and extend a bit more if you can. Hold that for 5 seconds. Then what I want you to do is just bring your knees up to your chest and straighten again. Don't hold. Just a quick squeeze and then go all the way back out again. Almost like a rep. Yeah, and then straight out again. And again. 2 more like that.
Feels nice though.
Yeah. And the main difference here is the flexion is happening almost passively, right? Because when you're down here, the brain is like, oh, it's secure. It's like, oh shit, careful, bending back. But literally, you're literally squeezing yourself in half there and there's no sensation because it's passive. There's no, the brain doesn't have the fear of flexing the spine when it's looking down at the ground. It's just the way I think psyche works.
Yeah.
Whereas now you're doing it passively. There's no gravity involved. There's no threat of contraction of tissue.
Yeah.
So it just lets everything move.
Okay.
And now you're moving all that stuff without that stretch reflex or that tightness or that resistance. Exactly. So stand up again now. And just literally try and bend down to touch the ground and back up again.
As in not total.
No, yeah, just touch the ground if you can. And then back up again.
So much better. Look.
There we go.
It would have taken me 3 business days to get down there and back up down there. It was so ill, and hold on to my knee. And
Yeah, so when you walk to the room, you're as stiff as a board, like.
like it's still there, but it's so much.
I'd say people, you're not getting rid of it instantly, but if we can get an initial drop in pain straight away.
I can move around.
Yeah, because what happens as you know yourself, as you were walking, you could see the way you got up in the chair, and when you walk around like this all day, that you're constantly tense. It's not, you're not giving anything a chance to release or relieve. Whereas if you do a bit of movement and it's like, oh, actually, the body's like, it's not that bad.
I find, so say for instance, I find if I done nothing, it would take probably a week, maybe a bit more to get back to normal.
Because you'll slowly, over time, the
like,
movement,
you'll
naturally slow. Like time would have healed this anyway, right?
Ages.
Yeah.
Whereas
Time will heal this anyway. But certain
I could put money on it. What day is it today? I went brand new before.
Wednesday, yeah.
So tomorrow,
and then,
maybe a little bit.
and I say to people like, especially with back pain, the worst thing you can do is nothing.
Yeah.
But then like here you can, like I say, it's just passive
I'm trying
movements.
to tell my dad that I don't know how long. And I'm like, stop sitting on the couch for a week at a time.
That's old school
I need
methodology,
rest.
though.
I know.
But that's generation, and it's changing. Like
Yeah.
you will be your father in more than amount of times, and you will have this thought process.
Come on, good
and
luck
who
with that,
knows
Logan.
what will be like in 20 years' time? This could all be a load of bullshit. So there we go. That's how you deal with back pain. You don't walk around rigid, afraid something's going to hurt. You go through a couple ranges of movement. What feels nice? What feels challenging? What's painful? Flirt with the pain a little bit. Low level, but just a little bit. And you might find, God forbid, it actually gets a bit easier, a little bit less painful the more you repeat that process. His prescription after this is to keep moving. He was due to sit at his desk all day that day doing admin work. Get up every hour, walk around 5 minutes. Don't just sit still. As I always say, the worst thing you can do with back pain is nothing. I work with athletes and gym goers around the world resolving back pain on a daily basis. This is what I do. This is what I love. If you're in this situation where you've been told you can't do something, all the fear of back pain or hurting yourself or making things worse, then drop me a DM on Instagram @TJPainFree and we can have a chat.